so once you've found yourself in your best seated position, let's just take a couple of twists here, just to release the shoulders and the back. And then maybe just holding your hands over the top of your knees, rounding through your spine. And then maybe just pushing up through your fingertips, offering your chest up towards the ceiling. And again, let's come back, take the hands around the knees, stretch around the back. And again, come on up, push down, lift up, open the heart, open the chest towards the ceiling. And release it back down. Now just really squeeze your shoulders higher than they would usually be, and then draw them down. And again, squeeze your shoulders up hard, and then roll them down. All right, another couple. Just really squeeze up, make them very tense, and then know where they should be. And one more, make them very, very tense, and then let them all the way down. All right, so just let everything open up, let your arms rest down, and just shutting your eyes. And taking a nice long deep breath in through your nose. And breathing out through your nose. Take a long deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. Take a long deep breath in. And all the way back out. Just envisage that you're filling your lung space up a little deeper each time you breathe. Take a deep breath in. And out. And this time, take a longer, deeper breath in. And gently nodding your chin down in towards your chest and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. Gently nodding down your chin and holding on to your breath. And raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. And this time, take a longer, deeper breath in. And then breathing all the way back out and going right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Breathing out a little bit more. Lowering down your chin and holding your breath out. Raising your chin back up, breathing in. And one more time, breathing out and breathing out as completely as you can. Lowering down your chin, holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up, breathing in. And breathing out. Take a deep breath in. And out. And just keep that breath flow going. Then your body start to draw a little bit more up through the midline of your body and into your core. And let's clasp the fingers together, raising your arms to come high above your head for me. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's take a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, come back to the middle. And breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out to lower down your hands. Gently lifting yourself up into your knees. Uncurl your heels. Sit yourself all of the way back. Shuffle your hips back. Spread your fingers out wide. Raising your chin. And let's breathe in to draw your body up and along the ground. Rolling down your shoulders and lifting your chin. Breathing out, curl the toes, send the hips back and lower your head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and releasing and sitting back. Breathing in, drawing your body up, rolling down the shoulders, lifting the chin. Breathing out, sending the hips back and the head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a strong plank. Breathing out gently, release down to your knees and your heels. Breathing in, bring your body up and through. And breathing out, pull the belly up underneath you, easing the heels away. Breathing in, draw forwards to plank. Breathing out, bend your knees and releasing your back. Breathing in, bring the body up, roll down the shoulders, squeeze the elbows into your waist. Breathing out, lengthen, drawing down into the heels if you can. Breathing in, forwards to plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. One more time. Breathing in to pull up and through. Breathing out. Staying in your down dog, I'm just going to tap, toe tap, right to right and back, left to left and back. Now just taking your time. If going all the way up to your hand is too much, just go to halfway. That would be okay. Still at the beginning of your practice. So just coming in, tapping in and changing. Moving into opening the hips a little. That's quite vigorous, okay? So it's going to help to heat the body up a little bit too. Two more. And when you finish your last left one, staying back and walking a little on the spot if you can, just to work down one side of the body and then the other, releasing the hips and the lower back. Then leaving your heels down towards the floor, walking your hands back in towards your feet. And when you get there, just taking a hold of your elbows, letting the head, neck and shoulders go, and just rock a little side to side. Just releasing hamstrings. Again, releasing the lower back. And then letting go with your arms. Slowly unrolling the spine, bring your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, activate your waist and lengthen down into the side of your body. Breathing in, bring it back up. Breathing out, activating your waist. Lengthen again through the side of your body. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, letting your arms all of the way back down. Okay, stepping on up to the top of your mat. Let's start into our first round of sun salutations. Let's take a breath in as you raise both arms. As you breathe out, open the body, dive your body forwards, bend your knees always where you need to. Breathing in, step back with your right leg, release your knee to the floor and lifting your chin. Breathing out, step back with your left leg and hold to your plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, belly and chest. And breathing out, softly drop into your up dog. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, push to plank. And back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up, lift the chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out, left leg, lightly step up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open with your chest, keep your shoulders soft, look to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, gently dive your body forwards. Breathing in, step back with your left leg, releasing your knee to the floor, raising your chin. Breathing out, step back with right leg and hold to a strong plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and chest. Breathing out, upward dog, relax the shoulders. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, push to plank. And back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping to the top of your mat, lifting your chin. And breathing out, right leg stepping on up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open your chest, gaze to your thumbs. And breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, dive your body forwards. This time, breathe in, bend your knees, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, hover or come to the belly. If you can, pulling forwards over the toes, pointing your toes into the floor. Breathing out, high roll over your toes and gaze up to your navel. Breathing in, pull the belly up underneath you, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up and out, let your body flow deeper. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open, long arms, soft shoulders. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, dive your body forwards. Breathing in, lift the chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, pull forwards, roll over your toes. Breathing out, lift, roll high over your toes. Breathing in, round up through the back, looking forwards. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathe in, lift the chin, and out to fold deeper. Breathing in, coming all of the way back on up. Breathing out, hands to your heart. This time, bend your knees for me, sitting low back into your heels. Raising your arms, engage the core, weight bend back onto the heels really well. Either look up between your hands if that's better for your neck and shoulders, or looking to your thumbs. Breathing in. As you breathe out, let's float the body forward, straighten the legs. Breathe in, bend your knees, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, pull up over your toes. And breathing out, high, lift over your toes. Placing left foot flat to the floor, right foot coming up to the top of your mat for me. Come up this time into preparation of warrior one. Breathe in, turn your palms. Breathe out, warrior one, looking up towards your thumbs or between your hands if that's better for you today. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's come all of the way back down. Step the feet back together behind you. Hover if you wish to. Breathing in, rolling over the toes, pushing through. And breathing out, rolling over the toes. facing right foot flat to the floor, left foot stepping through to the top. And again, first of all, come out into those aeroplane arms. Breathing in, turn palms and floating your arms up. Keep everything relaxed and soft, but feel strong through your breath. Breathing in, breathing out, hands back to the floor. Step the feet back together behind you. Chaturanga Dandasana if you'd like to, or you come down, or you stay in a high plank. Breathing out, rolling over the toes and looking up to your belly, downward facing dog. Breathing in, rise to toes, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin. Breathing out, fold deeper. Breathing in, bend your knees, sit back, bring your arms around, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, letting your arms all the way back down. Hands into your heart again for me. Deep breath in. Breathing out, lower back upon the heels again. Really pull back. Lean back a little bit more if you can, if you're feeling stronger today. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open the chest and fold forwards. Breathing in, raising your chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, pull up over your toes. Breathing out, high roll over your toes. Left foot flat to the floor, right foot stepping through, straight up into warrior one for me. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, deep breath in. Breathe out, warrior two. Open up the back hip a little more. Come deeper into that knee. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, reverse, looking back. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the floor. Step the feet back together behind you. Stay high or hover. Breathing in, coming up over your toes. Pull the chest through your arms. Breathing out, high over your toes. Right foot flat to the floor, left foot through to the top. Straight up into warrior one for me. Breathing in and out. Deep breath in. Warrior two. Roll down the shoulders, draw in the ribs, engage in the core. Deep breath in. Breathing out to reverse, looking up towards your hand. Breathe in. As you breathe out, cartwheel the hands into the floor. Step your feet back together behind you. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, roll up over your toes. Breathing out, high roll over your toes. And just stay in your down dog for a couple of breaths. Spread your fingers a little wider. Maybe tilt your tailbone back a little more. But pull your belly up underneath you. Breathing in, rise to your toes, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, raising your chin. And out to fold deeper. Breathing in, bend your knees, bring your arms around, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, letting it all the way back down again. Just relax out your shoulders. Take a couple of deep breaths. Come back to the depth of breath that we had at the beginning. Moving your hands back in towards your heart. Take a breath in, raise both arms. Breathing out, dive your body forwards. And I'd like us to step the right leg back and leave the left leg at the top. Okay, now let's from here just take down right elbow to right knee. And we're coming to some arm circles to release the shoulder. Let's breathe in to bring the left arm up, round, circle it back, follow your fingers as it goes back. And again, breathing in, sweep it forwards, let the arm be heavy, open the shoulder, looking back. Again, breathing in, reach, open the chest, the muscles. One more time, breathing in, out, and reach it back, reach your arm back as far as you can. Looking back over your shoulder, feel a good balance of weight into both feet. Okay, then we'll just release down your right hand to the inside of your foot, letting your left arm come up and over, gazing up towards your palm. Take a couple of breaths here, fingers going out towards the top end of your mat if you can. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring the arm around the front again. Push through your legs, come up to warrior two for a second. Reposition, maybe you need to come a little bit closer, okay, with the legs. Straighten up that front leg, and then just draw back or reference the left hip. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, move your upper body out to the right. Try and isolate from the lower end of your body. And as we start to lower the right hand towards the right leg, raising your left arm, keeping the body open. So I want to draw down to the right hand side, but without sacrificing the left hand side. Let the arms be long, let it be fluid. Your gaze is towards your left thumb. Keep breathing. And on the tail end of your last out breath, when you breathe in, we're just gently going to start to draw that body across. You're reaching over towards the opposite leg. Okay, so reversing triangle. Taking your hand maybe to the floor, or you could keep it on your leg. And then your right hand could maybe stay on your lower back, or you could take it to the ceiling. Remember bending the knee on this one if it starts to feel really quite tight behind the knee. Shoulders drawn back. Alright, now gently bend the knee and come into Humble Warrior, clasping your fingers back behind you, moving your weight a little bit further towards the right leg, lower your head in and look towards your left foot, letting your arms just release and be heavy, releasing over the top of your head. And then moving it back a little, we'll come into Bird of Paradise if you'd like to work that into your practice today. I'm going to work the right hand underneath, finding the fingers, okay? Walking back in your left leg, weight there, and then gently, if you'd like to, lifting your right leg. Bringing the shoulders open and back. And then maybe extending the leg. Trying to draw that leg back a little. If you've got the leg up, okay, try and draw it back of your body. And then bending the knee and slowly coming back down. Stepping back and taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Okay, now I'm going to come up into side plank. You can, for side plank, either stack the feet up, one on top of the other, or you're rolling over and picking up your right big toe with your first two fingers, or maybe we take that right leg up towards the ceiling, really pushing out on the edge of your left foot. And then bring the foot all the way back round. Placing it to the floor, we just pop that back leg in, half of your stride. Have a little look down, check that the heels are on line with each other. And let's bring the body up to about halfway. Square off the hips towards the top end of your mat. Either take a back prayer or hold upon your elbows. Bring either way the elbows away from the sides of your body. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring your chin towards your shin. Again, if you find you have a lot of tension behind the right knee, just bend it a little bit today. Always again, nurture the body rather than just pushing it. Taking a deep breath in, and we're preparing to come up into Warrior 3. Looking forwards above the end of your mat. When the leg comes up behind you, flex the foot, push your way through your heel, and try and really work into the buttocks so you're really strong through both legs. And then lowering down your right hand and pointing the toes on the left leg, opening the hip and looking up towards your thumb. Coming into your half moon balance. And slowly bring that hand down. Float the feet together. Let the body just be nice and soft to your legs. Breathing in, coming all of the way back on up. And breathing out, hands back in towards your heart, letting your arms down. Coming into a couple of balances. So today we're going to work into your tree, dancer and half lotus. Okay, so just again, like I said, let everything be open. Fix your gaze point, so find something ahead of you that doesn't move. Connect with your core. And let's pick up the right foot, placing it either above or below your knee. And hands in at your heart. Now if you feel okay with it, raising your arms upwards, taking your right hand back behind your left, just encouraging that knee to open back a little, opening it to the hip. And let's take down the right hand, turning the right leg. And just letting your foot be heavy in your hand, lower down your left arm. Okay, so again, try and let it be fluid. As you take your right leg back, try and keep your chin lifting up. Try and keep that arch coming through the back, taking through into the quad stretch. And slowly drawing back, and then receiving your right foot from underneath, if it's okay, with your knee, with your ankle. If this is not pleasant for you at the moment, please take another balance of your choice. Okay, anything else that you're working on at the moment. Right hand coming back, finding the elbow or the big toe. Now when we come forwards, bending the knee a little bit. If you feel that you could fold, slowly either come down with both hands or just with your left hand, and then lowering your head towards your knee. And then raising your gaze forwards, slowly on the way up, bend the knee again. If we can, we're bringing our arms upwards. And maybe from there we're extending that leg, point the toes, take that leg away from your body, breathe in and out, in and out, letting it all of the way back down again. Good. Take a moment, breathe. Be right at the top of your mat again, lock into your core again, take a breath in, raise both arms. As you breathe out, let's dive the body forwards. Step back with your right leg, leaving your left leg at the top. Place down your left elbow to your knee. And let's bring that right arm to come forwards. Breathing in, sweep it up. Breathing out, open the shoulder, the chest as you follow the fingers back. Again, breathing in, reaching it forwards. Lift. Open, following the fingers back. Again, breathing in, reaching it up. Open the chest as you bring your arm back. One more time, breathing in, opening it all the way back, and just slide that hand back behind you. Turn your gaze backwards, tuck your tailbone under. Just feel that again, releasing of the neck and the shoulders. And then we'll gently bring back out your right arm, left hand to the floor in front of your foot if you can. Always, if that feels a little bit deep today, you can keep your elbow on your knee. Try to draw back the shoulders a little and look up towards your hand. You're reaching your arm upwards towards the short end of your mat. Let's let that arm come around the front of your body, pushing hard through your left foot. Come to warrior two again. Start to reposition the feet if you need to. And let's straighten up that front leg. Bring back your right hip a little. Feel that the hips are on the same line. And then as we start to move out with the upper body, isolate the upper body from the lower body, just moving through your ribs. Start to take down your left hand towards your left leg. Start to raise your right arm and pull away from the body. And again, with this hand that goes down towards your leg, try not to grab it. Try not to hold it. Try and just move into the side bend. So reaching away, holding into Trikonasana. Lots of good strength work for the legs, for balance, for the oblique muscles. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's twist, turning triangle. Taking right hand either to your left leg or go beyond. Taking left hand to lower back or to the ceiling. Bending in a little bit to the left leg if it starts to feel a little bit too intense today. If you can, returning your gaze and looking up to your thumb. Okay, coming back round. A nice deep bend into the knee, and nice to let the head drop forwards, I hope you'll find. So when you're looking back towards your back foot, feel how now the neck releases, okay, the heaviness of your head, dropping you down. You're looking towards your back foot. You're bending a little bit deeper into the left leg, so you feel that stretch coming up into the hamstrings and the glutes of the right leg, of the left leg. Alright, now as we move towards bird of paradise, just trying to let the shoulders be floppy, be released. You're going underneath the knee. You're either holding the fingers, the wrist, the forearm, wherever you're going to get it up to today. The higher up your arm you go, the higher up the leg will go. Weight bearing back onto the right leg, pulling up and extending. And then opening back, trying to open the leg back of the body. Bending the knee and slowly bringing it back down. Stepping back on the right foot and taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Let's roll to the outside edge of your back foot and prepare for your side plank. Remember, you don't have to take this toe holding. You can stack one foot on top of the other, that would be fine. If we're taking that left foot up, pushing up onto the edge of your right foot and lifting that leg away from the body. And then bring that leg slowly back round to where you found it. Let's pop back in that back leg. Half strike, preparing for back prayer position. Just always with this one, check down your heels are on line. And your back foot is a 45-degree angle towards your front foot. Come on up to halfway, squaring off your hips. In particular, you push back into that left hip. Okay, hands coming back, either to back prayer, or you're holding your elbows, opening the chest. Okay, this again is an anti-stress position. We bring the chest to open, lifting the chin, moving out from the waist if you can. Chin coming down towards the shin. Breathe, nice deep breaths. Okay, now as we gently start to think about raising for your warrior three posture. Remember with this one, it's trying to bring the legs up a little bit straighter, in particular that back leg. Flex the foot, hips facing down. Try and really work into the hamstrings and the glutes of that back leg. Lowering down your left hand. Just goes a little diagonal off from your left foot. And then opening up and looking up towards your right hand if you can. Point the toes on the back leg. So really roll your hip backwards so you're stacking your hips up. And then slowly bring back down your right hand. Feet coming down in together, dropping on towards your legs. Breathing it, slowly come back on up. Raise your arms, look to your thumbs. Breathing out, bring your hands back into your heart. Let's let the arms go, open the body again. Coming into balances on the other legs. So again, just preparing your toes, your feet, to spread your toes out. Pull up through your core, open your shoulders. Pick up the left leg. Attach your foot towards your leg, knee pressing open. Let's take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's raise our arms. And then taking left hand behind the right. And then letting down your left hand and turning, picking up the foot. Alright, dropping the knees in together, letting that counterbalance arm be forwards for you. And then gently sending your hand and your foot away, trying to keep that chin lifting up. Gently bringing that leg in, picking it up from underneath, and reaching back round maybe, finding your big toe or your elbow. If you're folding forwards, bend the knee a little, maybe slowly finding your way down, straightening out the leg a little once you get there. Releasing and dropping your head in, but you could have both hands down to the floor. And raising your gaze again, slowly coming back on up. Let's take the arms up high and extend the leg away. Deep breath in and out. And out, good, slowly coming back down. Good job. Alright, step back to about halfway down your mat for me. Let's bring it down into crow. So if you need to come down a different way, please do. Alright, and then rise up into your toes. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's gently lower it down. So again, remember, if you don't want to take the feet off the floor, as always, you don't have to. Okay, just moving maybe towards it. You're going to get the inner thigh muscles to develop a little bit of strength anyway, even if you don't come off the ground. My advice though is when you put your hands towards the floor, is that you take them a little bit further than you think you should, okay? Often when I see people with their hands right in underneath their bodies, I know that it's going to be tricky to get off the floor. Alright, so moving them a little bit further forwards. Then as you press your knees towards the upper part of the back of your arm, you're moving it in so that you can start to find where that new centre is going to be. And keeping the head up, focusing on your breathing, focusing on maybe finding a little bit of a lift, maybe just from one foot today, or maybe from the both feet. Okay, take a little squat back. Now I'm going to work into the legs coming around to the front today to extended crow. You can have another go at the other crow, okay, at Bakasana with the feet behind if you prefer, or you can take a break, all right, either would be fine. So to come around, we're going to walk the hands around the feet, okay, and then wriggle your shoulders to go a little bit further underneath your knees. And then from there, the hands are going the same way as your feet. And you're sitting back. And then as you sit back, don't worry if your bottom touches the floor. It's okay. And then we can maybe extend the legs right from the floor to the sides of your body. So we come up into Titibhasana, extended crow. That's it, just having a little go, just taking it a little bit further. Alright, coming in out. Alright, once we've had a good old try with all of that, come round to a seated position for me. I'm going to do a little bit more work on opening your hips today. So taking that left leg across the top, okay, so it's like, it's horizontal in front of you, and pick up your right leg. Alright, now just cradle it. Give it a little bit of a maneuver, swing it a little from side to side. Okay, and I'm going to gently place my foot on top of the side of my, inside of my leg. Alright, so from here, we can either leave it as so. If it gets a little bit uncomfortable, feel free to take that foot off and put it underneath, you know. So I'm going to start to move a little bit further forwards. Just one thing also, when you look down, okay, you should be able to see an equilateral triangle of mat. If you can't see any mat, your legs are too in. Alright, so just move them a little further away. And then from here, you can use your hands to the floor just to stop yourself from going too far. And we can just ease it in a little bit. Alright, now some people will find this really easy, okay? Some people will have natural ability, and maybe their hips are naturally open. Alright, and if they are, and that feels easy for you, you could take your arms forwards and place your head down. Gently bring it back on up, and we'll swap the legs over. So taking over your left leg on top, and again layering up the legs so the calf muscles are kind of, the calf and the shins are sort of on the same line. You look down, you can see a triangle of mat. Okay, your toes are kind of hanging off the sides of your leg. And if all is well, then move it forwards. If it's not happy at all, take that foot and place it underneath, okay, to a more traditional cross-leg position. You're still going to get some hip work here. So moving out from my waist and easing it forwards. And you know, the reason it feels intense, and it will feel intense for everybody, is you're working into the white tissue, the tendons, the ligaments. All right, they're not quite as giving as the red tissue, the bigger parts of the muscle. Again, those of you who want to push it further, you're going to go a bit further forwards with your arms. Alright, bring it back on up for me. Okay, the fun doesn't stop there. Okay, so from here, I'm now going to take my leg across a bit further and take the right one over the top. So now the legs are further forwards of the body. You shouldn't be able to see any mat in front of you, but I'm pulling my legs up a little higher. So now they're away from me, and it should look as if from the top, like somebody just tied your legs up. Okay, now I'd like you to hold your feet this time, and then from here, pressing gently forwards. If you can bear it, keep it there. Take your right hand up, drop it back behind your head. Take your left hand back and find your fingers. Don't worry if they're not there, just hold on to the edges of your top, okay? That would be okay, or hold on to your t-shirt at the back. And then letting it down. Alright, I'm going to cross it back over. So recrossing the legs. So from the middle, the knees are almost on top of each other. The feet are drawn away from the body. We're going to hold on to the feet and we're going to move gently forwards. Drawing it back on up, taking up your left arm, dropping it back, and finding your right fingers at the back. This position is called the face of the cow. And letting it go. Alright, now recrossing the legs. Now this next one you're going to be a little bit more familiar with. So my right leg has gone over my left. My left is tucked in underneath me. Okay? We should now be able to get both buttocks easily on the floor. This is what I'm trying to demonstrate. Although, you know, these things are quite tough, they do have their benefits once we've done them. So we're going to draw in that left arm towards your right leg. Sit the body up tall, look over your right shoulder. So that, I hope, is going around a little bit easier for you today. So maybe your elbow goes to your knee, maybe you combine, maybe you can find the fingers underneath the knee. Just take another breath or so there, or if you would like to try coming into fallen angel. So we will keep the elbow over the top of the leg, so the tricep pushes against the side of your thigh, hands come to the floor, looking forwards, and we can tip and balance, and then maybe split the legs. Good, all the way back down for me. Good job, everybody. Swap the legs over. So again, bringing it across maybe to a half breath. Maybe we can reach in and under, finding the fingers so we can take a bind. You're looking over the left shoulder. Okay, and again, either another breath or so there, or tucking the elbow to the side of the thigh, hand to the floor, lean forwards to fallen angel. Good, well done. Now taking the soles of your feet together. I've got 2 palms distance between, so I've got a really open diamond here. I'm going to round the back over and dive the body forwards. You should get a little inner thigh stretch work here. You should also get a lower back releaser. Okay, now gently start to draw your body back on up. Now I'm going to keep the feet wide and I'm going to roll back on down towards the floor. Slowly rolling it back. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together a little higher. And then just to let the knees just drop open there, just for a couple of seconds or so. Breathe into the hips, opening whilst you're on your back. And when we go to relaxation, if it feels good to, this is sometimes quite nice to use as your relaxation position. Now I'm going to move in towards happy baby and then moving in towards a box split on your back. So starting off by bringing your knees in towards the sides of your body. So you could be holding on to the shins from the outside, that would be okay. Or I think it would be okay to take the hands on the inside and hold on to your heels. So you're drawing your knees downwards towards your shoulders. Now if you can, if you're having a good day, try and keep a neutral back. So rather than having your bottom in the air, try and get it back down on the floor a little bit, or at least your lower back. And then maybe have a neutral back. It's a bit more challenging, okay? And just breathe there. You can rock a little from side to side if that feels good to do. Okay, and if you don't want to do anything else tonight, stay in happy baby and just relax your legs again. Or you can go into your box split here. So you're extending your legs and looking to draw them down to either side of you to the ground. Release the legs, take your feet to the ground, and you're just going to find again a natural position for you for relaxation. If you need to put something on, okay, for the last couple of moments, then do. I'm going to talk you through a little relaxation. I'll be sat up, but you can be lying down. Once you get there, make yourself comfortable. If you have a cushion or anything that you can put beneath your head or underneath your lower back or underneath your knees, all of that's nice. And let's just take some deep breaths here. Deep breath in through your nose. If you can, open your mouth wide and breathe out hard. Again, take a lovely, long, deep breath in and then breathing out. letting the breath come out of the mouth with a little energy. Another deep breath in, and this time with your mouth shut, sigh down into your body. Do that as many times as you need to today. And just using that sighing to just let go of any more tension that's left in your body. Even the fact of us just working our bodies, is a way of releasing tension. It's a way of separating yourself from everything that you've already done today. Just activating not only the surface muscles, but the deeper organs within your body. Thinking about your heart, your lungs, your digestion. Thinking everything has an effect on your body. But now if we can draw in the stillness to the mind. If you find that difficult, maybe using a mantra. So either a single word or a phrase, something that means something to you. Repeating that over in your head. If you can't think of anything, just using yoga or just using peace or calmness. And just something that stops you from reflecting, on what you've just been doing or on anything else that's happening. Just going in to just quietening the mind. Just letting go of your body, letting go of the expression upon your face. Letting go of your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Letting go of your belly, your buttocks and your legs. And just feel your pressure points against the mat, the impression that you're making upon your mat. And just let that impression be a little deeper. The impression that you're making upon the earth, and the difference that you're making to the earth. But feel the earth beneath you, supporting you, loving you. It's always there. Maybe in your own darkness, become aware of breathing. The air around you, how it keeps you alive. You see if you can channel your breath just through your right nostril into your right lung space. See if you can draw focus just to the right hand side of your body. And then swapping to the left. And see if you can breathe just into the left-hand side of your body, into your left lung space. And then breathing into both sides equally. Maybe it's a little bit deeper than it was when you started. And now if you want to stay a little longer in your relaxation today, you're safe, you're home, take this time if you need it today. For those of you who'd like to come back up, starting to stretch through your fingers and your toes. If you can, keeping your eyes shut. Moving your feet back to the ground. Rocking your knees a little side to side. And then drawing to your right side and back up and around to seated. And taking a lovely deep breath in, raising both of the arms. Connecting high namaste. Breathing out, draw down to your crown, your third eye, your throat, and checking in at your heart. I'm going to finish with a single arm. Feel free to join me or listen along. Deep breath in. Namaste. We can bow to each other, honouring our light, honouring our practice, and passing off our energy to the universe, to anybody who needs to take it. Okay, passing our energies around would be wonderful. Well, very well done tonight, everybody. Hope you feel good, hope you're calm, relaxed. Hope you have a great weekend. All right.